Almost feels like even when you don't have a horse in the race, your
yeah.
team is fighting for the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Tension, palpable.
Big spot for O'Malley here, boys.
O'Malley is in green, Petr Yan in red.
There's Petr Yan going after the legs early.
Pro-Yan crowd being heard from early as expected.
Jan's gonna keep walking him down. But as he walks you down, Petr Yan's building reads, trying to figure out what he's gonna do, how he's gonna approach the fight. He's got O'Malley circling off to his left. That can lead him into the outside leg kick of Petr Yan.
Looks like Petr Yan's willing to switch stances as Sean does.
I was wondering how Petr would deal with the height, how he would manage the distance and the space and closing it without putting himself in danger.
Ooh. Good movement though so far from O'Malley.
Nice.
O'Malley.
Watch your fingers, fighter. Watch your fingers here.
O'Malley is a master of movement. He does a good job of creating just slight angles, nothing too big. You enter in the range where he doesn't feel comfortable, slight pivot and turn.
Nice body kick from Petr Yan. Both of these fighters will switch stances. Yan felt like in terms of his preparation, he was ready for the unorthodox attacks of Sean O'Malley.
Watch your fingers.
Some pokes going on here. Both guys with some outstretched fingers though, so they both got to be careful. There's a right hand gets through for O'Malley.
Front kick appeared to land partially as well. Body kick finds the home for Yan. Yan loads up on the left hand, O'Malley evades.
Great right hand by O'Malley again. He's so long and he's so sharp with his strikes. O'Malley doesn't waste anything. And the one thing that is sometimes lost is how fast he is. He's so quick with his hands.
Man, that's a piston right through that raised guard of Yan. Now Yan shoots. A lot of fans were expecting we'd see some of this.
You wondered if Petr Yan would use his wrestling. You know he has that ability, and we got the answer very early. Got the takedown. Now he's on his back. O'Malley's got to turn back towards him there. He's got to try to find a way to get that right arm back through to get to an underhook. And he did.
Yeah, nice work.
O'Malley's got a lot of grappling heavy camps. Augusto Tanquinho Mendez.
Starting to open up a little bit here is O'Malley. Throwing some power shots, was looking for that right hook.
Yan a little bit more measured with his offense, but has landed 58% of his significant strike attempts.
That's always been the Petr Yan game. He doesn't overextend. O'Malley's doing a good job of throwing feints at him. Notice how he feints to try to slow Yan down. Yan drops down to a double again, gets his hands locked under the butt, puts him down. Beautiful job level changing by Petr Yan. You see the corner of O'Malley telling them go off to the left. Yan does a great job of sucking the hips back away from the side of the octagon and gaining full control on top.
Big takedown for Petr Yan here late in round one. We'll see what he can do with it.
He's attacking some triangle armbar attempts there, but nothing doing there. Yan all over it.
And you know Sean O'Malley in camp worked on this, anticipating that Yan will try to take him down.
Back up to his feet.
Great job by Sean O'Malley getting back up to his feet. Now he knows he's got to put some pressure on Yan after giving up that takedown.
Money in the bank. Money in the bank with these leg kicks, though, for Petr Yan. That's
Absolutely.
Smart approach.
Yan always has his hands up real high, but O'Malley's being very active.
Body kick from Jan, a shot from O'Malley.
Nice takedown by the Sugar Show.
O'Malley with the shot.
That was a nice change, level change. The way he got to the angle was real good.
You ready? Fight!
Clearly a speed advantage seen by Tim Welch in the corner of Sean O'Malley. Jan opens round 2 with a body kick. And an effective one at that.
Oh! He stunned him!
You got him hurt. Sean got him hurt bad.
And now a massive one from Jan!
Yeah.
And now he drags O'Malley down!
Oh my goodness.
Can't hear a thing at the Etihad Arena.
My goodness.
What a start to round 2!
Both of these guys with massive moments. Huge right hand by both guys.
Jan working inside the now closed guard of O'Malley.
And both of these guys now are trying to recover.
That's a pretty good ground strike there with the right from Jan.
Yeah, that got through big time.
You saw Jan land that punch off of his stance switch. He's throwing the jab, switch stances, and bang.
Rolled through, crushed him.
Armbar attempt by O'Malley.
Jan still maintains the position. Looked like a small window for O'Malley. Now he gets back to his feet, and he's greeted with a knee to the body by Jan. Foot stomps.
Foot stomps.
Yeah, I mean, largely they can be cosmetic. O'Malley's had a lot of foot issues, though.
The way he's stomping, it's not going to feel nice.
Yeah.
Another takedown attempt by Jan. O'Malley's got to keep those legs split. He's got to lift the right underhook if he wants to get Jan off of him. There it is. He got that underhook.
Tremendous recoverability by both guys, but particularly Petr Yan after a huge land by O'Malley to then get it back, so to speak.
Oh, I love that trip.
He did this against Aljamain Sterling many times. That little back trip.
That was good. Good urgency there, though. Oh, he tried it back.
O'Malley went to the same technique.
Pretty good 1-2 there from O'Malley. Now touches the body.
That's what O'Malley needs. That's what he has to do if he wants to open up Jan to his strikes. He's got to feint at him. He's got to pop the shoulder at Jan as Jan's starting to enter.
Jan really starting to go into bully mode now. 2 minutes to go in the round. Nice jab from Petr.
And we've seen this with Petr Yan, right? As the fights go longer, he does a better job of getting at his opponents.
Ooh, solid body kick there. Well, O'Malley got a right hand through.
O'Malley seemed to deal with that body shot pretty well, all things considered, but there's another one. Numbers exceedingly close with the exception of the takedowns. Jan 3 of 5, O'Malley 0 for 1. Nice handiwork there by O'Malley as we come up on a minute to go in round 2. Head kick blocked by O'Malley.
O'Malley's doing a good job here keeping the leg split. Jan's gonna have to go to a single leg here if he wants to try to secure this takedown. Oh, he actually got to the double there. I did not expect him to be able to secure the hips of O'Malley. Great job by Petr Yan. O'Malley has to have some urgency here. He's got to get back to his feet.
Yeah, Jan's doing a great job, not just standing right in front of him. Keeps the guard high, lands some good combinations, and then he's going and mixing in these takedowns consistently. In the first round, down in the second round. Both guys have been hurt in this round, but all these takedowns, damage control time in favor of Jan.
Yeah, huge 2 minutes thereafter for Petr Yan in the second round.
And then just a great job of ending the round on top. Great round by the former champion.
10 minutes in the books. Third and final round, Petr Yan and Sean O'Malley. O'Malley would appear to be in outstanding shape coming into the biggest fight of his career. And for those who suggested that he did not deserve an opportunity against the #1 contender,
he belongs. He absolutely belongs.
Powerful right hand for Yan.
Jump switch, roundhouse there from Yan.
High posture by Yan.
Nice.
And I don't believe that we've ever seen Sean have to defend as many takedowns.
Right.
And I believe that's also playing to Petr's success with the striking because he's making him defend so much.
And of course, Yan with a wealth of 25-minute championship experience in the UFC. He's just getting going here. UFC 280 is brought to you by Crypto.com, the fastest growing crypto platform in the world. Download now. Yan really is at his best when he's in improvisation mode and really mixing things up well late in this fight.
Yeah, we saw based on the jump switch kicks and things like that, he's definitely feeling it, flowing, throwing great shots to the body. But so is Sean O'Malley. He's been using that front kick very well, but he's got to start using those feints again and things like that, using tricky footwork and waiting for Yan to shell up right there and then find the little openings. That's what he does so well.
I think for Sean O'Malley, if he goes jab to the body, then the left hand over the top, he might find Petr, because right now, he's throwing so many up top, Petr's hands are so high. He's got to find a way to break his guard a little bit if he wants to land one of those big shots like he did in round 2.
Flexibility help there. Nice knee up the middle there from O'Malley. Left hand is split open.
Yan has been opened up. That's a bad cut, Paulie. Knee for O'Malley.
Now O'Malley's got to press.
Oh, he's got to be careful dropping the hands against Yan.
That's done. Now Yan throwing hands and landing. Huge left for Yan.
Petr Yan's counters are nasty.
Yeah.
Nice jab by O'Malley. Oh, huge head kick. Yan shoots. Yan instinctively shoots right after absorbing the head kick. 2.5 to go.
Oh, what a fight, man.
These dudes are bold, putting on fantastic performances.
Yeah, there's no doubt. I think in any bantamweight's mind now, seeing Sean O'Malley in here against the former champ Petr Yan, that this kid belongs at the top of this division.
Yeah.
Anybody's fight with just over 2 minutes to go.
He's got to fight off this double leg. This is big moment here for Yan if he can secure this takedown. Because both guys have been damaging back and forth. So this stuff matters. These takedowns, this control time will matter because it's pretty even as far as strikes on the feet in this round so far.
O'Malley has got to get back to his feet now. He's got to use his Kimura to try to help him get back up. He cannot allow for Yan to finish this round on top.
Right.
And that's that urgency you want to see from the O'Malley corner.
Yan is leaking pints, but still firmly focused on his offense here and excelling in the clinch under 90 seconds to go. Back to the center of the octagon now.
And you saw O'Malley get him with something a little bit different. It wasn't him loading up, it was him throwing the high kick, throwing the punch around the guard of Yan.
Oh my goodness.
Big left from Yan.
Yan has landed some nasty counters.
Counters have been on point.
Oh my goodness. It's because his hands are always where they're supposed to be. So when you attack, if you aren't in position, he is dropping some big shots on Sean O'Malley.
Who is showing off a hell of a chin tonight.
Yeah.
40 seconds to go.
Big moment here, guys. 37 seconds left in a very fun round. I mean, if somebody gets dropped with this time left, I think they win the fight.
Finger shot.
It depends on how you scored round one.
Well, and perhaps with that cut for Petr Yan, thankfully, we don't have 10 more minutes.
Oh, that's big. That's big for Petr Yan.
Petr Yan has got some very timely takedowns on Sean O'Malley in this fight. From round one to round three. That may be what saves him.
What a fight! Sean O'Malley, Petr Yan go the distance in front of an appreciative crowd here in Abu Dhabi. And back in Nevada, Sean Shelby certainly cracking a wry smile after putting this fight together. Sean O'Malley certainly ready for prime time against the credentialed #1 contender and former champ Petr Yan. We'll see who leaves Abu Dhabi the #1 contender, champ.
Right here you see Sean O'Malley pop the jab. Right here, throws that knee that busts Yan open and hurts him. You see Petr take a couple bad steps. Now watch this counter here by Petr Yan. Nasty. Check left hook. Here comes another one. And then the right hand behind it.
All right, now with the official decision, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. Vita Paolillo scores it 29-28 Yan. David Lethaby has it 29-28 O'Malley. And Ben Cartlett scores the contest 29-28 for the winner by split decision, Sugar Sean O'Malley.
Aiemann Zahabi in red, Aoriqileng is in black.
Ready? Fight!
This fight clock is brought to you by Cuervo. Aoriqileng made his pro debut in 2015 at 160 pounds. He has certainly found the right division. Fought at flyweight prior, now at 135 pounds. We'll see what he has for Aiemann Zahabi.
I always love these types of matchups where Aiemann Zahabi does want to slow things down a bit, and Aoriqileng just wants to get after it. I always wonder who's going to be able to impose themselves as the fight starts.
Zahabi said part of his focus was to try to put Aoriqileng on his back foot.
Hard to do.
Yeah, he's on the front foot now. He's trying to move it backwards. And already finding successful kicks.
Zahabi coming in with 2 straight wins, as is Aoriqileng. Oh! Massive left hand! Aiemann Zahabi coming up huge at home! What a highlight for Aiemann Zahabi with the first round KO!
Wow.
It has been a huge night for the Canadian fighters thus far, and a monumental highlight for Aiemann Zahabi.
Aoriqileng just tried to fight him again. Did you see that? He literally just stood up, looked at him, and picked his hands up like he was going to be fighting again.
He's having good success with those kicks, but here's the problem. Zahabi was all over it, reaches for the takedown, misses the right hand, and follows through. That's why it's so important to string punches together. Look at this. And he's marching forward, putting all of his weight behind that left hook. And Aoriqileng was out. The follow-up shots, he was moving, but he had no idea what was going on. Beautiful counter. Overhand right misses, steps through. And he stepped through into a southpaw stance when he landed that left hand. Unbelievable. Wow. Canada's on fire.
I'm telling you, it kind of feels like Aiemann Zahabi has arrived, even though he's 35 years of age, 3 consecutive wins, 2 of which have come by knockout. Just shared a moment with his elder brother, Firas Zahabi, one of the most talented mixed martial arts athletes himself to have never fought in the UFC.
Yeah, but look at the athletes that he has produced over the years.
Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee John Cooper has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 4 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Aiemann Zahabi.
The underdog, Sean O'Malley, the -350 betting favorite. Paiva in yellow, O'Malley in green out of the southpaw stance.
O'Malley likes that long front kick to the body.
He's very tall for the weight class. He's very tall for the weight. So when he throws that front push kick, it almost deters his opponents from going forward, so they just stay at range for him to make contact with those long strikes that he throws.
Pop the jab from the southpaw that time. And he will switch stances.
Paiva not biting on these early feints from O'Malley. Jab gets through for Sean.
Paiva seems locked in, seeing everything good to this point. O'Malley's doing a good job of moving, switching stances.
Yeah. Time.
First foul of the night, huh?
Good.
That's pretty impressive.
Yeah, we haven't really seen.
I know it was an accident. I know it was an accident. He came into it. Just takes down.
Body kick lands partially there for Paiva. Just touching him with the jab. O'Malley feels as though he ends up being a lot faster than his opponent's forecast.
Paiva landed a strong low kick.
And the right hand just landed in that little exchange there.
That low kick to the left calf made O'Malley switch stances. And we got to remember that was a big factor in the Marlon Chito Vera fight.
And I don't understand why more people, if they're getting ready to fight Sean, don't throw those low outside calf kicks because of the damage Chito was able to inflict. Now, because they don't throw it, we don't see if Sean has really improved defensively in that area. But he has shown improvement every time he's gotten into the octagon, so I wouldn't imagine he wouldn't have tried to fix that. Oh. I love all the feints that O'Malley throws out there, man. It's a little feint with the leg, feint with the shoulders. He's constantly giving Paiva something to think about.
Made his UFC debut in 2019 as a flyweight against Kara France, had won 12 in a row coming in. Tried to counter there, O'Malley evades.
And you can tell that he's coming up, you know, because he's smaller than O'Malley.
Yeah.
But O'Malley's big for this weight class. He's very tall to be fighting at 135 pounds.
Two strong low kicks in a row for Paiva. Ooh, that jab. Oh, my goodness. And again.
O'Malley does a good job of jabbing you and pulling you into the second shot. So he'll throw the jab. When he pulls it back, you'll step in the range. He'll go 1-2. That allows him to put a lot of guys out because you don't expect that second and third shot coming right after he hits you with that hard jab.
O'Malley very comfortable in both stances. Paiva attacks that lead leg again.
Yeah, that was a hard one. I mean, it doesn't take many of those and you're walking weird.
Paiva's doing a good job of landing those outside kicks off of O'Malley's jab and when he's circling off to his left. He's getting him mid-movement, so it's hard for O'Malley to settle and check the kick.
And Paiva's been doing a lot of training with those guys at Team Alpha Male. A lot of people in that weight class or similar weight classes.
I mean, Alpha Male has produced some of the best lightweight fighters we have seen.
Big leg with the right for O'Malley. And an uppercut. Big right.
He stung him. Paiva's in
Paiva
real
with a
trouble.
desperation shot, Joe.
Paiva's in real trouble. Oh, my goodness. Jason Herzog's taking a very
That
close
will
look.
do it.
That's a wrap.
Sugar shot O'Malley in round one.
Wow. One of the biggest tests of his career, and he just got an A+.
Yeah, he smashed him.
Fantastic.
By TKO, Sugar Sean O'Malley.
Munhoz in black, Zahabi's in red, riding that win streak.
And Zahabi said something to us in the fighter meetings that I thought was really interesting, speaking to kind of, you know, tag along with what DC was talking about, how much he loves martial arts. He said that Munhoz always enters throwing. He never enters blocking and then throwing. And he's like, when guys kind of enter into the range to strike and only do one thing, it's easy for me to find the counter strike.
And I mean, Munhoz has been in there with everybody. This is a guy that has fought a who's who
Crazy
in his division.
Look at the names, I know.
Forever, right? It's been a long time. But when he's at his best, man, we have seen him work his way into the top 5 of the division.
I mean, he went through a stretch where he fought Cody Garbrandt, Aljamain Sterling, Frankie Edgar, Jimmy Rivera, Jose Aldo.
That's
Dominic
crazy.
Cruz, and then Sean O'Malley.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's
everyone.
quite a run. In succession. Unbelievable.
Those training camps must have been terrible. Just knowing that every guy, I mean, honestly, that's like a championship resume, right? Like a champion fights that level of danger every time out. Pedro Munhoz fought it.
And that's 6 champions in 7 fights. 90 seconds into this one, still feeling each other out.
And Pedro's last win was over Chris Gutierrez, and we know how good Chris Gutierrez is. So if Aiemann Zahabi can win this fight, this is a big moment for him in his career. He said the thing that he feels separates him and the rest of the guys in the top 15 is just opportunity. He believes that this is his first opportunity, and now that he's got it, he said he's going to work his way into the top 15.
Each finding the home for the jab to start their rhythm. Zahabi trying to uncork a heavy combination. Munhoz controlling the center here.
And fight well behind the jab.
Yeah, it seems like Zahabi's maybe waiting for some of those wild exchanges from Munhoz where he opens up a bit more. There's a nice kick.
Pedro's being very disciplined, fighting behind that jab. Nice job there by Zahabi.
Coach Dean Thomas, what do you see through the first 3.5 minutes?
Yeah, I want to kind of add on to what DC was saying. Pedro is being very disciplined, but what we know about him from American Top Team is he is a savage calf kicker. I think he's trying to get the attention upstairs with the boxing now so that later on he can go down to that calf.
Nice left hook there from Zahabi.
There it is, Dean.
A lot of activity from Munhoz. Looks like he's got Zahabi kind of thrown off in the timing department.
Great pressure by Munhoz.
He is staying super busy with that jab. Not overextending.
He's been able to keep Zahabi backing up the entire round.
Ooh, there's a kick followed by a left hook for Zahabi. Round 1 in the books.
Oh, getting
there it is
aggressive
again.
here.
Combination to a left head kick for Zahabi to start round 2. And tried to throw a knee. Things heating up.
Yeah, it seems like they're going to get after him much quicker here in the second. And Munhoz is a guy that if you get him, he wants to get it back.
He wants to get it back every time. The one thing Pedro did very effectively in round 1 was even when Zahabi was throwing, it was always in return of what Pedro was trying to do.
Ooh, he went to the body there and still looking for that high kick.
He's starting to heat up in these exchanges. Step-in elbow from Zahabi that time. Munhoz so busy, landing at a lower rate. It's 18%. But he's kept Zahabi on the back foot for most of the first half of this fight.
Well, when Aiemann goes, though, you can see the difference in the speed and the explosiveness, because when Zahabi actually attacks, he can get 5 or 6 off before Pedro really can build a counter. But when Pedro goes first, and it's on his terms, he can get to it.
And I like when Zahabi went to the body. I think that's going to open things up for him if he can do that again. Nice. Both guys just jabbing each other's faces off. There's a big right hand.
As Dean said, Munhoz is a great low kicker. He needs to get to that now. He needs to get more on those low calf kicks. Zahabi needs to just get a little bit more active.
Oh! That was a good right hand there from Zahabi. He's keeping that guard super tight as well. A lot of these shots, he's taking off the forearms and gloves. There's a takedown attempt.
Oh, Zahabi pretended to roll. Pedro got ready to defend the roll, and Zahabi just stood up. That was beautiful. And look at the swelling of the right hand. Look at the eye.
Yeah.
The left eye swollen out, that big right hand.
Oh yeah, nice mouse under that eye.
Munhoz starting to wear the damage. Undeterred though, still marching forward. Uppercut there for Zahabi in that exchange. No grappling exchanges to speak of.
Beautiful.
Maybe that's why. Quick sprawl from Zahabi and right back to his feet.
Nice leg kick there from Munhoz. But yeah, he hasn't been throwing too many of them in this fight. And that's something we've seen a lot from him.
And look at the success rate of the leg kicks.
5 of 8 leg kicks landed for Munhoz. There's the significant strikes round by round. Zahabi with the advantage in each of the first 2. 50 seconds to go. It's still a close fight though.
Big clubbing right hand there by Munhoz.
No takedown attempt. Does it along the fence. Zahabi quick to shed that. Knee to the body.
Yeah, and then follows it up immediately. Every time he throws a knee or a kick, he follows it up with punches. He's putting punches in front of it as well, making it difficult to see those big strikes like a knee or a head kick coming.
Third round coming up. We'll keep it here. Third and final here. Pedro Munhoz in black, aggressive to start round 3 against Aiemann Zahabi.
Yeah, I feel like he knows he's got to get busy here, try to do some damage, because even though he's throwing some good strikes, Zahabi's being very defensively sound, and just look at the faces. When Zahabi's landing, the damage is getting done.
Yeah, it feels like he just has more power than Pedro. Pedro's landing a lot of jabs, but those jabs are not showing like we saw. We had a fight earlier with City and Armfield.
Right.
And Armfield was landing a lot of jabs, and you could see the damage on the nose of City. But that's not showing on Zahabi.
And the judges gave the fight to City in that one.
It was a close one. Goes to the body with that knee. Followed up with a left hook. He's done a good job with that throughout the night, stringing those together. Oh, man. Luckily, Pedro Munhoz rolled with that a bit.
Heavy exchange as they stand right in the center. Oh, big right from Zahabi. Counter left now.
Now it's picking up. But that's what Munhoz needs. Munhoz actually needs this to be a little bit of a dirtier fight.
Oh! Biggest
Zahabi
strikes of the
clean.
fight for Zahabi coming in round 3.
Nice level feint there.
Zahabi is fast, man.
Capitalize.
He's fast. Very technical. You can see the coach in this guy. Look at that. Nasty jab.
And he moves, gets out of the way, changes direction.
Oh, that jab is
off
sick.
to the side. And immediately covers up. He keeps such a good guard upstairs.
Yep, now you cut him with the jab, Paul. Cut him on the other side of the face with the jab.
And look how he's putting his body weight. When Zahabi throws these jabs, he's sinking into them.
Yep. Pedro Munhoz.
Glancing off the gloves, glancing off the forearm.
He's such a forward-facing fighter, though, that every fight he looks like this. Beat up, bloodied, but he's such a warrior that he doesn't fight in any other way.
No, and to his credit, he did try to, again, there it is again. He is trying to mix in these level changes and these shots, but...
He's not fighting a bad fight.
No.
You can tell he had a game plan, he's sticking to it. Aiemann Zahabi is just on point tonight.
Munhoz is busier in round 3 as you see the striking numbers, doubling that of Zahabi. Zahabi landed the bigger ones in those exchanges early in the round. Another stiff jab there from the Canadian. Munhoz, so tough to put away. And will stay right in your grill.
Nice jab. Fast, right down the middle. There's no real tell. Just snaps it right in your face. And then he gets back to a defensive position where he can really block a lot of these shots. Which is not easy to do against somebody like Munhoz, who's throwing combinations, big punches.
Munhoz starting to get battered and show more of that damage in the final minute here.
Another right hand.
Oh! And then he was gone, Paul. Landed that beautiful right hand, dropped him, but he was already gone.
And you know what's been really great about Zahabi's performance is he's gone, but he's not running away. Look, he circles, and then he's right back to engage. It's a boxing fight pretty much tonight.
Yeah, again, just 6 leg kicks for Pedro Munhoz. He never really fired up that attack.
And that probably was his best weapon tonight because Zahabi's moving so well.
Munhoz still marching forward in the final 10. Says, stand in the center with me. One more combination there from Munhoz. And they go the distance in our featured prelim. All respect on each side of this one. Between Pedro Munhoz, who set the record for most bantamweight appearances in the UFC in this fight. But Aiemann Zahabi, arms extended to the sky in his home country as he figures to extend his win streak to 5 straight.
The judges score the contest 30-27, 29-28, and 29-28 for the winner by unanimous decision, Aiemann Zahabi.
Looking to break through and become a world champion. Vera is in yellow. O'Malley is in the pink with gold. Not only is Marlon Vera this division's most accomplished finisher historically, he has never been put away in 22 UFC fights coming in. You can argue he has never faced a sniper quite like Sean O'Malley.
But yet he has.
Jose Aldo, right? Corey Sandhagen, I guess.
And Sean O'Malley.
Well, there you go. Yeah, there you go. Did I stand correct?
I was waiting. I was just kind of waiting. I was like, that's funny. Oh, man. We have the best job in the world.
It is the
Great
best job
friends,
in the world.
great fights.
Oh, spinning back kick to the body.
O'Malley suggested that he gets calmer as these fights get bigger.
And Cheeto has done a good job of getting better as the fights go longer.
Cheeto's being very patient here. Not opening up, looking for reads. Good low kick by Sean.
That's his MO. He doesn't. He usually tries to take around the build. You know, it's a real boxing approach. You see some of the best boxers in the world lose round 1 constantly because they barely do anything. That's Cheeto Vera. He gets your speed, he gets your timing, and then he starts to go to work. And very rarely has that ultimately cost him. If you're Sean O'Malley, you want to take the lead and you want to not relinquish it. You want to get ahead of Cheeto Vera. Like we saw in the fight with Corey Sandhagen, where you put him on his heels and never allow for him to get going.
O'Malley pretty efficient early. He's landed 80% of his 15 attempts.
Beautiful straight left.
O'Malley shuffling up the footwork a lot here in the early going.
Good kick to the body by Cheeto. Left hand by Cheeto.
Vera committing to that lead leg attack early on. Vera not biting on a lot of these O'Malley feints early. Good vision there defensively by Sean, and now he attacks the body.
O'Malley does a really good job feinting, and then he'll give you a feint and let the jab follow it. He's never stationary. He's never just walking forward and throwing. He's always mixing it up. He mixes up his timing as well as anyone in the UFC.
We heard Jason Perillo talk about smothering the speed of Sean O'Malley. Cheeto trying to work his way inside. Good body shot by the champion. There's another one.
I mean, the champ looks really good in round one.
He's doing such a good job of switching stances as well. Good kick to the body.
A lot of people have suggested if you are going to finish Marlon Vera, you got to invest in the body. O'Malley has certainly done that in round one. There it is again.
You can tell that's a very big part of the game plan. Body work by Sean O'Malley.
Sir, you ready? Sir, you ready? Fight!
Perillo said he expected that to be round one, but he's got to get more active now. O'Malley's team feels like the speed is just way too much of an advantage for their fighter. They don't think Vera can keep up with him.
Spinning attack partially grazed the chin of Vera.
Marlon's got to do something significant unless he's going to be behind in the scorecards and have to play catch-up, in which case he's going to have to chase Sean, which makes it much more dangerous.
He's just got to get more active. He's got to get in the face of O'Malley and start working.
He can't just shell up when O'Malley comes at him either. He's got to offer some offense, some form of a counter that stops Sean in his tracks. There's a strong low kick.
Well, that's a weapon that Sean O'Malley's going to have to deal with throughout this championship reign, however long it lasts. Cheeto goes high, O'Malley raises the guard. Nice snipe to the body by O'Malley, now he goes up top.
Cheeto respects O'Malley's power so much that he almost freezes when Sean gets ready to start going, and O'Malley recognizes that. So he continues to give him feints to keep him on the defensive.
Well, he's looking for openings to counter that just aren't there when O'Malley comes in, because he comes in and then he's out before Cheeto gets a chance to fire back. That low kick was solid. He needs more of those. There's a body kick. Kicks will help him at a distance.
O'Malley able to split that guard with the right hand. Vera a little bit wide-eyed here.
Sean is getting off on the outside and doing so beautifully.
The speed difference is very obvious. O'Malley is so much faster than Cheeto.
Fighters exchange body kicks there. Cheeto with a flurry.
Beautiful 1-2 by the champ, and another.
Vera's gonna have to throw in between the combinations of O'Malley. When O'Malley is in the process of throwing those strikes, he's got to throw with them. He cannot wait for O'Malley to finish before he starts to throw. He's not fast enough to keep up with Sean.
That's a good left hand.
O'Malley did a great job at checking a low kick just a few seconds ago. And that's one of the things that has to be a factor in this fight, considering the result of the first fight. It had to be a part of their strategy to make sure that doesn't happen again. And big knee.
Up the gut for O'Malley. Vera on the retreat.
High kick.
Chin on Marlon Vera.
It didn't even rock him.
Granite. I mean, it sounded like a bat hitting a watermelon.
It was as clean a knee as you'll ever see, and it did not even rock him. But that's the problem with trying to shell up what Cheeto's doing.
Oh, right hand and then a left. Cheeto is busted up. O'Malley misses with the knee.
The speed of O'Malley is something to behold. Now he's opening up. Right hand. Good right hand by Cheeto.
Cheeto has a massive welt underneath that right eye. And that kick is not going to help matters. Waning seconds of round 2. O'Malley back to work to the body.
Beautiful jab and a right hand by O'Malley.
O'Malley is fighting really, really well right now.
Oh, knocked down late in
He
the
stung him
round.
with the right hand.
Round 3.
They say when a guy has a chin like that, to knock him out, it takes a kick or a knee. Well, he just ate that knee. Let's see if Sean O'Malley can put enough punches together to get this guy out of here.
I would love to see Cheeto throw more of those. Yeah, attack those legs.
You heard Jason Perillo say you gotta go Vato now. You need to go crazy. Oh, O'Malley landed another right hand.
The historically durable Marlon Cheeto Vera being tested to the nth degree tonight. Jason Perillo calling for more circular movement. Sean O'Malley at his sniping best here early, landing nearly 60% of his strikes.
Cheeto shelling up even when Sean closes in like that. I mean, he has got to turn this into a dogfight, and he can't let Sean stay on the outside and utilize those advantages.
Sean is so good in terms of setting up his opponents, throwing shots only where they're gonna land. Watch here now. When Cheeto starts to shell, he's just gonna go to the body. He never wastes action. Everything's a setup for O'Malley. The striking is beautiful.
And his movement's beautiful as well, avoiding all the big shots from Cheeto. All the feints, they're all purposeful. Look at that jab off the right hand now. Straight left.
Oh,
Just piecing Cheeto up.
good
Cheeto
body
needs
kick.
more of those. And Sean returns.
Yeah, O'Malley has answered nearly every Vera connection with one of his own. Vera bit hard on that feint. Inside leg kick for Cheeto.
Beautiful shots to the body.
And now Cheeto's starting to get swollen over the right eye from all the jabs of O'Malley.
And that cheek injury. This is just a shutout by Sean O'Malley.
O'Malley mixing up all his weapons beautifully.
Beautiful head movement there, too, to avoid the right.
And the thing about O'Malley is, Joe, he will get you moving with his shoulders and his face, his eyes, even his eyes. He'll look down at your legs, make you react low. It's just everything's moving with a purpose right now. And he's got Cheeto behind. And that's one of the issues with being a guy that essentially gives up round number 1.
Right.
Because what if you can't get it going once that guy's already found his flow?
1 minute here to go, round 3. Coach Dean Thomas, talk to us.
You know, I think this fight is coming down to footwork, and Cheeto just doesn't have the footwork to compete with him. I mean, really, it doesn't matter how strong you are, how good of a fighter you are, you have to have basic footwork patterns, and Cheeto just doesn't have them, and that's why Sean is running away with this.
Cheeto's kind of standing, and O'Malley's just moving all around him.
Oh. O'Malley loads up on a right hand. He does not miss. Now another knee for good measure.
And as durable as Cheeto is, you gotta wonder how many of these he can take before it all falls apart.
That's what he needs to start doing, just fight. Cheeto's got to just fight at this point. You got to take some chances like that.
That's a big right hand he landed. Now a jab for Vera.
You got to take some chances. If you're Vera, sure you're going to take some shots. You're going to get hit, but you got to take chances. He told him when Sean starts to go, throw with him. Don't wait. Don't shell up and wait. That's how O'Malley gets going.
He needs more of this. Wildness. And this is where he can make this a real fight. He just can't stay on the outside and let Sean snipe him. Sean's just too good at this.
I mean, nobody can. There's not a bantamweight in the world that can stand on the outside and fight Sean O'Malley. Not the way that he moves and his setups. You got to make him fight a dirty fight.
Vera attacks the body. O'Malley saw it coming. Nice stick and move by the champion there.
Well, here we are in the championship rounds, and the reality is, at this point, Marlon Vera needs a knockout.
Yep, he needs a finish.
Or a submission. Oh! He needs to make it dirty, just like this.
He should have did this earlier. This is the fight.
Yes.
You got to take something to
make
get
it
something.
ugly. I mean, he's got to risk getting knocked out. He's got to get into the fire.
Yep. Left hand lands sharply for O'Malley. Inside leg kick for Vera.
Oh.
Pretty good combo for Cheeto. Missed on the knee to punctuate it.
He hit him with a jab there. Nice jab by Cheeto. You're starting to see blood coming out of the nose of the champion. Beautiful trip by the champion, but just awareness there to recognize the foot placement and utilize that trip. Just beautiful.
And O'Malley's nose is leaking pretty good now. Under 3 minutes in round 4.
As is Cheeto's. Good kick to the body by the champ.
When Cheeto can go forward and pressure, he finds success. He's landed. Look at that, like here.
He's just got to make it like that. He's got to make it in a dogfight. Sean's leaking bad now. His mouth is wide open as well.
He's got to go forward if you're Marlon Vera. You can't back up.
At all, and he can't shell up either. He's got to empty. He's got to empty the tank.
He's also shown that he can take Sean's best shots.
Nice evasiveness there by O'Malley. Under 2 minutes here, round 4. Certainly Cheeto's best round thus far.
Unquestionably. He's turning it into a dogfight now at least, but still Sean's winning.
I think Sean's activity, you know, he's just doing much more than Cheeto. Cheeto needs to be more active. Throw caution to the wind and just go to work. Like, he was landing, but now O'Malley's thrown probably 10, 12 shots, and he has not returned yet.
Beautiful jab, kick to the body. Just the output, the volume by the champion, tremendous. Cheeto connected there, although O'Malley took away a lot of the blow by moving away. Nice straight left.
continues to commit to the body. Nice job defensively by Sean.
Cheeto just needs way more volume. He needs to turn it into these wild exchanges where he can use his durability and his power and land. But on the outside, he's just getting outclassed.
It's because O'Malley just fights behind his jab. Everything starts with a jab.
Cheeto connected there a little bit.
Beautiful left hook there by Vera.
And a big right hand for O'Malley.
Good low kick by Cheeto.
Long time training partner and student Sean O'Malley. Got to manage risk here, seemingly up 4-0.
And great advice from Jason Perillo to empty the tank.
And if you're Vera, trying to realize a world title with a late finish, got to throw caution to the wind. 30 seconds have already gone off the clock.
That was a great low kick by Marlon.
But the low kicks will not be
beautiful.
Oh, he's hurt.
He heard him.
Yeah, he's hurt.
He heard him.
That one hurt Cheeto.
O'Malley not sitting on this lead. Nice attack to the body.
Oh, he got him in the eye. His eye, he's squinting. The left eye, he's squinting.
Cheeto's covering up every time Sean gets ready to throw.
Oh, beautiful knee from O'Malley.
This is a master class.
Yeah,
it really is. Just a beautiful job.
Oh!
Distance, sniping, feinting, everything. Everything is just beautiful tonight by the champion.
You know, it's hard to say that Sean O'Malley's never looked as good because he's the champ. But I mean,
He's
knocked
better.
people. Yes, he's knocked people out. But I don't know if he's ever put together a performance over the course of 22 minutes right now that has been as thorough and as dominant.
Well, he's getting better. I mean, this is the thing about this kid. You got to look past the hair and all the style of the Lamborghini. This kid is a savage.
I remember we used to talk about his earlier fights. When the third round would start, he'd be looking up at the clock, fatiguing himself.
Yeah.
But not anymore. Look at him. He's in the championship round. He's up 4-0, and he hasn't taken his foot off the gas yet.
Here's the big right hand we isolated in that lower left corner of your screen. I'm not sure Cheeto can really see out of that left eye. He keeps blinking it out, but showcasing all the heart and will we have come to expect from the Ecuadorian.
And I think you tip your hat to the fact that we're in an arena full of people, 20,000 people for a bantamweight title fight at the top of the card.
Yeah.
Not many bantamweights have been able to headline a fight card in a market
That's a
like
good
this.
left-hand connection by Vera. Excuse me, champ.
And be this successful.
Still time, 2 minutes to go.
I remember when McGregor started to headline cards and sell out arenas at 145, it was the same thing. I've never seen a small guy command a city like Conor did, but I feel like we're seeing it with Sean O'Malley. People come out.
And what valuable championship experience accrued by Sean O'Malley tonight to fight 5 rounds with this type of output and pace. He's thrown 310 strikes and counting. Oh.
He's just doing a brilliant job of finding openings. Oh, beautiful spinning kick to the body.
Cheeto willing himself to move forward in the face of pain. O'Malley rips the body once more. 1 minute to decide it.
High kick. Left hand. Ooh. Just missed that front kick up high.
Oh!
Big knee by Cheeto.
Oh, nice knee by O'Malley now. What a fight.
I mean, Cheeto is trying to go out on his shield. He's doing his very best. He's just getting outclassed.
Crowd rising to its feet in appreciation of the master class put forth by the undisputed bantamweight champion of the world and still Sugar Sean O'Malley.
Wow, look at Sean. Just drained at the end of this.
You know why?
The knee to the body.
Oh my God, he got hit with a big shot at the end of the 5th round.
Big shot.
He got hit with a nasty body shot to end that fight.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. The judges score the contest 50-45, 50-45, and 50-44 for the winner by unanimous decision, and still the undisputed UFC bantamweight champion of the world, Sugar Sean O'Malley.
Ready to go, boys. Aiemann Zahabi and Jose Aldo Jr.
Okay, round one, you ready? You ready? Let's go, gentlemen.
Zahabi wearing that Canada red, Aldo's in blue.
Aldo's pressing forward, high guard, great Muay Thai stance. That's actually more of his older stance than what we have seen him, and he's been much more grounded lately, trying to really dig with those punches since he started training with that boxing team out in Brazil.
Zahabi did suggest it would be easier to potentially break Jose Aldo if this was a bantamweight fight as agreed upon, but he was undeterred in accepting this fight. But it changes the complexion.
Yeah, totally. Remember, think about the boxers that make one guy make the weight and then they can't get up to a certain
rehydration.
No rehydration. It's
clause,
like a rehydration clause built into this fight. It's very interesting how that got bamboozled.
Well, because think about this, if Aldo is still 5 over, he'll be 157, 158 tonight.
Yeah, maybe more.
He would have never got to that at 135.
And Zahabi had to make 135.
Zahabi cut 6.2 more pounds. Good sequence for Aldo.
See the speed difference right off the bat. Aldo's much faster. And the pressure is just going to wear and wear.
Oh! Oh,
Nice right hand by Aldo.
Yeah, Zahabi's going to have to punch him in the chest and get the respect back. Can't just let Aldo walk you down. It's going to be a long night.
Oh, my goodness. Look at Aldo showing him those knees.
Maybe some redness on the forehead of Zahabi here in the early going. Neil Shepard and George St. Pierre alongside Firas Zahabi in Aimann's corner. Zahabi closes the guard. Good right hand for Aldo.
And I think at times when you're in there with Aldo, you're almost shocked at the speed. I notice when he fights guys, they either grab him and hold him like Mario Bautista did, or they get overwhelmed. The speed is almost surprising, right? That he's been in the game so long.
I think also it's because he pressures, doesn't throw a lot, and then when he does, it's like a crazy fast explosion. So it's like no speed and then extreme speed.
Andre Pederneiras, I'm being told, is calling for more kicks out of his student, Aldo. Aldo was really perturbed after his last fight against Mario Bautista. Close fight at UFC 307. He didn't even want to talk about fighting thereafter for a little bit.
Those body shots are the key for Aldo to me. We've seen him drop several people with those body shots, and that's what Zahabi leads his hands very high to cover his head. He's got a high guard, so I promise you Aldo's going to keep ripping that body.
Man, you could tell though he's hit Zahabi with some stuff that's putting him on notice.
Right.
Because when Zahabi throws, he almost overreacts trying to get back to safety.
Yeah, Zahabi's just got to let some more go himself, but
yeah,
countered well.
All right, this coach's cam is brought to you by Cuervo, the tequila that invented tequila.
You got a fire from arm's reach. Arm's reach, FD, FD. Arm's reach. Stop, I'll get you on the blood. Stop it. Ce qui est lourd, il est fort, première ronde. 1 minute, Aiemann. 1 minute. 1 minute.
Zahabi seems to be starting to figure out the timing a little bit. You see him smiling. Yeah, he's figuring the timing.
Oh, that's a nice left hand from Zahabi.
Nice teep kick there.
Oh, Aldo rips the body, and now a left hand up top. Good jab by Jose Aldo, now a right hand. Just missed with a knee.
Zahabi willing to stand in the pocket. Now
Nice
he's getting
jab.
the timing.
Yep.
Good left hook from Zahabi.
Zahabi wants to pressure him now.
Good body shot. Now Zahabi counters well.
Oh!
I love the teep kicks from Zahabi.
Oh! Zahabi just took a left hook. But this is good. Make him fight at a high pace if you're Zahabi.
Sure.
Fun first round.
Aldo in blue, Zahabi in red. Round 2 is underway. Zahabi appeared to get a few reads there late round 2. Nice knee to the body early.
This is what Zahabi needs to do, though. He's got to press into Aldo and make him work the entirety of the 5 minutes. I don't know if there's a striker that's better in a clean fight than Jose Aldo. Where Max Holloway took advantage of him was Max just kept putting things on him, and Aldo couldn't really keep up with him.
Aldo landed at a near 50% clip in round 1. Very efficient with his striking game.
He's got great balance. That's what makes Aldo hit hard and always just so well defensively. His balance, he never falls off.
42nd professional MMA fight for Jose Aldo. And for a while, Zahabi's focus was coaching, right? His early UFC years were sort of marred by inactivity, and now he's got all the momentum in the world.
Nice jab by Zahabi. Aldo's got to get those hands going again. More kicks, like Andre Pednera said, because the more Zahabi decides to go, the more he has to step forward on that lead leg, and Jose can start to blast it.
Faraz calling for his brother Aiemann to keep pressing forward.
Yeah.
He's real good with the guard. Look at his elbows come all the way up right there, and that's why you're seeing Aldo just keep attacking the body of Zahabi. He's covering the face well, but that body's exposed.
Oh, nice stick to the body by Aldo.
Yeah, Aldo sees it. He's going to keep wrecking into the body because Zahabi's high guard.
Jab is there for Zahabi as we show you the strike discrepancy.
Zahabi's brother is screaming relentless pressure.
Yeah, Zahabi's fighting a great fight. I mean, he's not out of this fight by any sense of the means, and he's pressuring well. He's just not quite as quick as Aldo, not getting off the same hand speed combinations. He needs to start pouring it on with the pressure, like his coaches are saying, and hanging on Aldo maybe a little.
Yeah, it also seems like when Aldo lands, it just means more. It feels like they're more impactful.
I mean, the weight probably helps a little too.
Yeah, for sure.
Zahabi chasing, just out of range with the jab, coming up on 2 minutes here to go in round 2. Nice left hand gets through for Zahabi. Yeah, that was right on the cup.
Okay?
Mergliata says fight on.
Yeah, he's
Now
gonna-
we'll pause.
You sure? You see your eye. You okay? You good? All right, timekeeper, time in, fight.
Coach Dean Thomas, what do you have?
Yeah, I think Zahabi, like you guys said, he needs to start pouring it on because there's a reason why Aldo slowed down. He doesn't really trust his cardio. So if I'm Zahabi, you got to trust your cardio, keep pouring it on, and force Aldo to fight because there's a reason he slowed down. It's not because he trusts his cardio.
Yep, absolutely, Dean.
It's a great point. Zahabi now dealing with a pretty significant cut on the right side. Nice jab by Aldo.
Good pressure from Zahabi, keeping that going. I like the teep kicks he's throwing too.
No, it's not okay. It's not okay. Come over here. It was on the side.
That's on the belt line.
You all right?
Dan Mergliata essentially calling that a legal strike.
Yeah, that didn't.
Yeah.
Okay? All right, let's go. Watch the groin.
I mean, you kind of need it to be that grimy if you're going to get in there on Aldo. Not that you want to land illegal strikes, but it might get a little hairy in there when you're creating some openings against Aldo.
Hard leg kick low. Jab is there for Zahabi, who has had a much better second round, all things considered.
Nice angle. Look at that angle he cut right there. And that's the type of stuff that's keeping him alive in here with Aldo. He's not moving straight back. So Aldo can't piece together super long combos.
Aldo hasn't kicked enough.
Oh, that's a good right.
Nice right hand by Zahabi.
Aldo shook his head no, but in a close second round.
Which we know it means it touched him. You know?
Third and final round. Jose Aldo and Aiemann Zahabi could be 1-1, potentially 2-0 Aldo. 5 minutes to decide it.
Man, I can't believe those knees haven't connected yet. I mean, Aldo's timing those knees really well from his combinations. Zahabi's not ducking that head at all, but now he's getting clipped in this third round. Aldo's starting out heavy.
Yeah. Good start to the round for Aldo. Zahabi did land a left hand a moment ago. There's a jab.
That's what Aldo needs to do, though, because if they go 5 minutes, like hard, Zahabi's going to come on late in the round. That's what he does. So Aldo needs to get ahead of him at the start of the round, like he's doing right now.
That's a good jab.
Nice combination.
Yeah, follow up right hand, champ.
You hit him, now you want to see Zahabi follow that up.
This is what we talked to Zahabi about. All those limited leg kicks at his point in his career.
Oh, nice sequence for Zahabi. Knee to the body and then a punch up top.
Oh!
Good right hand and knee.
There's the knee.
Head kick. Jose Aldo Jr.
He's got him hurt.
Oh, he's hurt bad.
Oh
my
head
God.
kick looked legal. Zahabi retreats now. Hits the right hand.
Hits him, he moves.
Oh, now Zahabi with a right hand.
Man, Zahabi's tough.
Nasty shot.
Triple jab now from Aiemann. Perhaps has his wits back about him. Aldo's tired.
Yeah, he is.
Well, he just tried to get the finish, and that was a big sprint. Let's see if Zahabi's got the read.
Oh, look at the Zahabi's going.
I don't think he can read that he's
Aldo's
tired.
got the clock, 3
just got him hurt.
Exhausted. Under 3 minutes to go, plenty of time.
Aldo is exhausted.
But Zahabi's hurt too, so we'll see if he can see it.
He's
See if
not
he can,
hurt no more.
We'll see if he can pour it on. He needs to keep doing this.
Oh my goodness. Aiemann Zahabi might be down 2 rounds and losing his 3rd round, and he is pressuring Aldo. And Aldo is exhausted. Oh, Aldo's trying to take him down. That's worse. That was worse.
He's on top. He gassed himself out trying to finish Zahabi.
Could have plenty of time with which to work Zahabi with a nation behind him.
Oh my goodness.
The biggest win of his career. I'm not sure the ground is his friend.
No, especially he's down 2 rounds. He doesn't want to stay. He doesn't want to stay here unless he's looking for the finish.
Oh, he's looking to finish. Aldo's so tired here. He feels like he can finish it. But if he lets him up, Jose's body language is so bad.
Right. St. Pierre calling for elbows.
No matter what, Zahabi's making a name in this 3rd round right now.
And Aldo's better be careful, because even if he won 2 rounds, oh no.
Big elbows.
Zahabi trying to get a clean elbow through Aldo. Desperately trying to defend under 90 to go.
Aldo's doing just good enough job of seeing the big elbows coming. Look at that. He moves just enough. Aldo is exhausted.
So is Zahabi.
So is Aiemann.
Yes, but, I mean, Jose's just laying there.
Nice elbows there from Zahabi.
Finish him! Finish him! I don't give a finish him!
Dan Regalado might stand these fighters up.
Is he looking at the referee?
Oh, that's a big elbow.
That one landed. Oh, another one. Oh, he caught him.
Caught him. They're both
Oh,
caught
my
now.
goodness.
Big elbow from Zahabi.
38 seconds.
Oh, there's a big one.
Look at the
Zahabi
swelling on his...
absolutely exhausted. We'll see what he has left. Goes to the left elbow now.
Oh, my goodness.
I mean, could this be a 10-8 round at the end of the
Oh, he
round?
got hurt in the beginning.
But looks...
It looks bad now.
Aldo is
That's what I was
going
going
to
to say.
survive.
And then I thought about him getting hurt.
You're right.
That was the only thing that made me go, whoa.
I agree. Yep.
10 seconds.
What a rally through adversity by Aiemann Zahabi at home. Slams Aldo late. Wow. Aiemann Zahabi was up to the challenge tonight. We will soon find out as to whether or not it was enough for a 6th straight win over Jose Aldo Jr.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. All 3 judges score this contest 29-28 for the winner by unanimous decision, Aiemann Zahabi!
Freak or otherwise, so it does bear watching for Sean O'Malley.
It's just another element that makes it exciting to watch, because the guy's technique and style is spectacular.
All right, Sean O'Malley, Thomas Almeida in the bantamweight division. Godzilla versus Kong in theaters and on HBO Max this Wednesday. Rated PG-13. O'Malley is in green, and Thomas Almeida is in the white.
And that foot injury that he suffered in the defeat where I had to interview him when he was on his back, it's a very difficult one to come back from, and oftentimes reoccurs.
Yes, that Lisfranc foot injury, is that what you're talking about?
Yes. Whatever it's called.
Yeah, well, and can lead to mid-foot instability, which maybe we saw in the Cheeto Vera fight.
I think the Cheeto Vera fight was all Vera. I really do. I think it was all that calf kick. We've seen it happen so many times before. We saw it with Michael Chandler and Bellator. Your leg just goes numb.
Yeah, that perennial nerve,
yes.
Right? There you go.
And he just got kicked there right there. Ooh. And he returned fire.
But him fighting southpaw alleviates some of that, the possibilities of Almeida landing those outside kicks. Look at all these feints that he's throwing at him, trying to set him up. Let's see if he takes advantage of him when he gets Almeida biting.
Well, he's so tall and long for this division, too, and with, like, legit one-shot knockout power. And really creative, too.
Oh, nice kick there by O'Malley.
Thomas Almeida looks a little hesitant. And that's a lot of trying to deal with the distance and the length of O'Malley, and also just how creative he is in there. he's a hard guy to figure out. Like, look at that.
Oh, I think that kick might have hurt him a little bit.
Spinning back kick to the
Spinning back
body.
kick, right underneath the elbow. And O'Malley, it does limit the chances of you getting clipped if he's fighting southpaw, but O'Malley's best punch is the right hand. And he wants to drop that right hand on him, so he might need to go conventional, because you remember the way he got Eddie Wineland. I mean, that right hand was nasty.
And the way he set it up, faking the uppercut.
Under 3 minutes here to go in round one. O'Malley certainly had high praise for the legitimate skill set of Thomas Almeida. He said, I've got to be sharp and focused. Pretty sharp early is O'Malley.
And he can get to Almeida so much further away than Almeida can get to him. He does such a good job of managing the space, never allowing Almeida to fight him at his range.
Beautiful front kick. He does such a good job of mixing his attack up, so you really don't know what's coming.
Almeida needs to close the distance. Oh! I cannot believe he's still standing.
Oh, and a follow-up left hand. Fight continues. Almeida back up, but for how long?
I cannot believe Thomas Almeida is still standing up right now. Oh!
Another right hand for O'Malley, who hesitated briefly a moment ago.
Well, he thought it was over. He really did, but it's not. Thomas Almeida is still there.
Oh, my goodness. But then he just took another left hand.
You know, if this fight goes longer, Sugar is going to really wonder about his decision to walk away there when Almeida was hurt.
I heard him bad, but I got to tell you something, man. I don't know if I've ever seen anybody take a kick that clean and is just standing, or even didn't just go out completely. That's crazy. Yeah, massive mistake by O'Malley, sure. But massive mistake. But, man, the chin of Thomas Almeida is crazy.
Very impressive. But now what happens if Almeida lands a low calf kick and makes his leg numb again?
No, it's a huge mistake. It's a huge mistake. He thought the fight was over. He should have jumped on him. But, man.
Well, he wants those style points.
Right. Forget about the walk-off, though.
Yeah.
Well, that's what it is, right? It's about trying to create those moments. You can't create those moments. You got to finish the fights. And now Almeida miraculously seems to be back, which is insane.
And there's the weird psychological letdown. You know, you think you got to walk off KO, and now minutes later, you're still fighting.
You're absolutely right, Joe.
Oh, another head kick. Almeida able to eat it somehow.
Oh, man.
Another. But Almeida, you know, hands up high, classic defense. At least some of those shots are getting partially deflected.
Nice connection by Almeida with the right hand.
But even watching, right, you watch some of the difficulties that come with fighting Sean O'Malley. The movement, the traps that he sets, and the ability to evade and avoid a lot of the strikes coming in his direction.
And here we see the highlights from round one. Here's that beautiful front kick up the middle by O'Malley. There's a spinning back kick, glanced off the body. And there's a low calf kick. Now let's take a look at the high kick. Oh my goodness, that was shin to the chin. Amazing. I mean, of course he thought the fight was over, but he could have finished it right there.
Yes.
That could have been it. I mean, if he just jumped on him and
just threw some follow-up shots, it would have been over.
Credit to Almeida, though. Some pretty quick recovery on the replay.
That's
the
insane,
unauthorized reproduction or distribution of this copyright work is illegal and punishable under law.
Almeida is from shoot to box.
Yes.
I mean, we can't, you can't stress that enough. That is like one of the greatest camps in the history of mixed martial arts.
Yeah.
An original death camp. I mean, those guys were the destroyers.
Yes, they were.
Days.
I'll tell you that much.
And he's gotten a lot of different looks, Almeida has. He's trained extensively in Thailand, has trained with Jimmy Gifford here in Vegas, did this entire training camp in his native Brazil.
The dude's used to being stunned, and he's been KO'd before. He knows what the feeling's like. You got to take him out. He's not going to quit. Beautiful low kick by O'Malley.
That was a beautiful low kick. Won't take many more of those before Almeida will be very limited in how he can move.
He's setting up a spin. Oh my goodness, strong low kick by Almeida.
Yeah, that was nice. Nemiroff, bold character since 1872. Nice entry there by O'Malley. 3.5 minutes to go here in round 2.
O'Malley has landed some punishing shots. Excuse me, Almeida has landed some punishing shots on the legs of O'Malley. Oh, look at that beautiful side kick by O'Malley.
He's trying to wait for Almeida to put weight on his front foot, and then he jumps and tries to kick down into the top of the knee. It's a very damaging strike.
You see the mixing up of the strikes, a staple of Sean O'Malley's game, continuing to attack that lead leg of Almeida.
Sean O'Malley is constantly changing. That's why Almeida's struggling so mightily to get a beat on what he's doing. He's southpaw, he's conventional, the right hand's first, the left hand's first. It's very difficult to fight a guy like that, especially when you're a traditional type of Muay Thai striker like Thomas Almeida is.
Man, O'Malley's hands look fast tonight. Again, attacks the body effectively there.
Everything looks fast. I love how he mixes things up as well. Those front kicks to the body, right when you think that you're in a good distance, you're in a perfect place for him to kick you.
It's that, right? It's that action right there in a nutshell. Whenever you think you got him trapped, he gives you some shoulder fakes, he gives you some movement, and the next thing you know, he finds his escape route and puts himself right back in the center of the octagon. Not only does it limit you getting your strikes off, it also makes it very difficult to try to take him down.
Oh, Almeida landed a right hand there.
Yeah, looked like partially.
And there's that front kick again up the middle.
O'Malley's a big guy for this weight class too, so you see him throwing a lot of big, tall guy technique, right? From that side kick to the knees, from the jab outside, the spinning attacks. All these things allow for you to maintain distance as the taller athlete.
Yes.
And O'Malley has mastered those type of techniques.
And that long front kick as well.
Yep, that front kick up the middle, the side kick, the spinning kicks. That all keeps you at his range.
And one of the things that's more interesting about him is the diversity of his strikes. That you don't know what's coming.
And for a small guy that gets a lot of knockouts, you would think that he would just rely on the punches. He's a guy that has shown an ability to put a person out with a punch, but he isn't relying on it. He's
just a smart guy.
And he's got a whole training camp essentially catered to him, a tremendous kinship with his right-hand man, Tim Welsh, Brandon Harris on the strength and conditioning side, and of course, Augusto Mendez for his jiu-jitsu.
There was another hard kick too.
Another
Two
kick
hard
there,
low
yep.
kicks.
That was a
one on the
beautiful
outside
kick.
and one on the inside by Thomas Almeida.
Yes, beautiful kick by Thomas Almeida.
And it forced a little reset from Sean O'Malley. Under 30 seconds now to go in the round.
Yeah, these are punishing strikes. They're really taking a lot out of the legs.
Oh, nice.
Sean O'Malley.
Almeida desperately trying to get inside here.
Hard shot by Thomas Almeida. Again, punishing that left leg.
Condition entering this third and final round.
John, that is, I mean, when you're talking about a good comparison, he's comparing him to Prince Nassim Hamed, saying he hasn't seen anybody that unorthodox in the way he creates and changes his styles. I mean, Sean O'Malley has a style that is so suited for him, and it has caused Thomas Almeida so many problems over the course of the first 11 minutes of this fight.
Toyo Tires, the official tire of the UFC.
Ooh, strong low kick by O'Malley.
And it seems like that one has finally impacted the mobility of Almeida.
Joe, you notice what O'Malley's doing now, though, right? When he fights conventional and Almeida tries to throw an outside kick, he just slides out of range a little bit. He doesn't make big movements. He just takes a slight slide action right out of range, and then he can return. He's made the adjustments he needs to avoid those happening to him again.
That was a nasty one. Almeida did not like that one. You could see he had to adjust his leg a couple of times to make sure his knee was okay. Ooh.
There it is again, right? He lands his, and then before Almeida can throw the return one, he's out of the way.
Almeida still moving reasonably well on that lead wheel. 3.5 minutes in the fight.
Good spin to the bottom there by Sean. Oh, and then he went high again. He's pulling away with his head straight up in the air, though. Ooh, beautiful right hand. Almeida landed a left hook in that exchange, just kind of glancing. Good front kick to the body by Sean.
Beautiful. But Joe, you know, in the age of social media, right? You get a walk-off knockout, it goes viral. Right. But now Sean O'Malley's into the 3rd round, thought that he had a walk-off knockout. I mean, the moment of just finishing Thomas Almeida would have been big enough for him. But now he seems to be on his way to a decision.
Yes. Nice knee to the body there by O'Malley.
So for as good as he's fought, that mistake still looms large, and hopefully down the line he learns from that and goes and tries to jump when he has his opponents that hurt.
Well, you know, it's a part of the evolution and learning. I mean, the kid's 12-1 right now.
Right.
And these are just some things that he has to sort out along the way.
And that would seem to me to kind of be a lean into the pessimistic, right? I mean, if you're leaning positive, this is valuable experience for him, who's had a lot of quick fights.
I'm going to tell you one thing, man. You don't want to have an extended night when you don't have to.
Right.
You know, so it was an opportunity, but you know what? He was not deterred by the fight going longer, and it is valuable. And he's been showing off a great improvement to his skill set. He looks better than he ever has. So you're right, John.
I'll tell you, Thomas Almeida's been very durable since that knockdown.
Yeah.
I mean, it's very impressive because he's eaten some big shots since then and absorbed them all.
And there was a time when Thomas Almeida seemed to be one of those guys that had been in the wars and the chin was starting to fail him. Since he's been back, he has shown that he's refreshed, man, and he can take a shot.
And how about the toughness? He eats that crippling right hand and immediately tries to get back into the fire. It's been outstruck unofficially 82-17 with about a minute to go.
Ooh, O'Malley looks crisp. That front kick up the middle.
Oh, that left hand hurt him bad. He's doing it again.
And again, the hesitation. He gets another highlight for the real Sean O'Malley. Finishes Thomas Almeida.
Maybe he should have stopped it.
Oh my
Because that would not have, he wouldn't have taken that punch. Holy smokes.
Wow.
A lot of kicks by Sean O'Malley, very diverse with his attacks. Those outside leg kicks were beautiful. High kick lands right on the chin of Almeida, hurts him bad. That front kick was invaluable tonight. O'Malley put on a fantastic performance. I mean, he had Almeida hurt on multiple occasions, but the toughness of Almeida allowed for him to keep fighting. Now watch here. As he enters, watch this little short left hand. Boom! Drops Almeida. O'Malley goes, okay, it's over. Ref's like, no, you got to keep fighting. I mean, wow. And it flattens him, stiffens him.
He was incapacitated
That's
at that point.
Crazy.
He wasn't defending himself.
Well, he didn't even see that last punch come.
Yeah, he was hurt.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mark Smith has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 52 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by knockout, Sugar Sean O'Malley.
Says, I want what he has and what the other big names have, and Zahabi's name will continue to grow if he makes it 7 in a row.
Fight, are you ready? Fight!
This fight clock is brought to you by Buffalo Wild Wings. Zahabi in red, Vera in yellow.
Well, Cheeto's going forward. Cheeto said that when he was doing all that cardio, he wouldn't even get tired late in fights. He said now he's actually getting tired because he's doing so much more, so much earlier in fights, in practice, I mean.
August of 24, the last time we saw Vera against Davison Figueiredo. Life-changing win for Aiemann Zahabi over Jose Aldo. Said he's getting recognized all over Montreal. More pictures, more fan support as he looks to continue climbing, can rise another couple of steps on the ladder tonight. Opposite stances as Vera throws the left kick from the southpaw position.
Nice inside kick there by Aiemann. Aiemann does a great job of like figuring things out in fight, right? And I think that's a lot of the time he spent before coaching. You can tell that this guy has a real solid mind for all things mixed martial arts. And just probably one of the nicest guys you'll ever meet on a fight week, especially a small guy who you know cuts weight.
Right. Yeah, that's a good point. Back to that inside kick. Chito switching stances.
Chito's kind of reaching for that kick. He's got to be very careful reaching down to try to catch that kick. Nice left hook there landed. They traded him, I think.
This coach's cam brought to you by Cuervo. We listen to Jason Perillo leading the corner of Chito Vera.
Yes. Yes. You're good. Go again. Back in. Both legs. You take the center, push it back now.
I think
seeing everything, bud. Beautiful. That leg kick's nice. He's
right
ready
there,
to go, Chito. Jabbing too. Keep your hands in his eyes. There you go.
Right there, Paul. When Aiemann Zahabi's behind that shell and circling left, it would seem like Chito should be throwing a lot of leg kicks because he's circling right back into the leg kick. He threw it once, but it's when he's conventional.
Yeah, right now he's getting backed up pretty aggressively here. Zahabi's starting to let his hands go.
It's good left at the end of that combination for Zahabi.
Right here, Paul, you see it? When he starts circling back left.
I like that too.
That
from
one
Chito.
right there.
That front kick up the middle. He's got a really good front. We've seen him land it to the face. He likes to dig it to the body. And then he can score out here at distance while he's still trying to get after Zahabi. But Aiemann doing a good job. He keeps getting Chito backed up here against the fence.
And Aiemann throws hard. When he gets close enough to let his hands go, he really does try to sit down on his punches.
And the kicks for Chito have always been such a weapon. He has deceptively long legs.
Chito's a big guy at this weight class.
Pokes it out there. Final minute of round one. Left hand comes from Zahabi.
Zahabi's on that pressure now.
You good?
Just ducked under that right hand.
Great shot from Aiemann again. Aggression for the Canadian.
Yeah, he's being more aggressive, getting after him, keeps backing him up.
Strong start for both. Round two coming up.
On that left hand.
It was right away when he threw that punch in round one. You could see him look down at his hand.
We've seen that in fights. Sometimes you land something wrong or it gets snapped to a different way. It can dislocate, it can break. Again, we don't know if that happened, but hopefully it doesn't affect Chito throwing that punch.
But ultimately, it doesn't matter. You still got to just fight.
You got to throw it.
You got to just throw it.
And if anything, it's going to affect the grip more than it is going than making a fist and throwing a punch.
Yes, and Chito's not wrestling. Jason Perillo told Chito, great first round, but he needs to do more. They're in Canada. He said, we need to win these next two rounds convincingly. because that first round was hard to judge, man.
Yeah, both guys had their moments. Both guys landing clean shots.
Yeah, Zahabi landed more strikes, but Chito had his moments.
And Chito's feints they've got Zahabi reacting. I think he just needs to throw. Zahabi does a really good job of getting forward and making you fight his fight, though. And when he gets his opportunities, he throws like this.
Ooh. Caught the knee that was fired by Zahabi. And again, using the legs to attack down the middle.
Yeah, Vera loves that front kick right up the middle. Mixes up the targets, goes to the stomach, goes up top. Oh, got caught coming in there trying to throw that flying knee. This is what we'd like to see a little more from Vera, right? He's starting to get the hands going a little bit here.
He's got to throw him with intent.
Yeah, now he's starting to turn it up.
Oh! Sets him down. Zahabi scrambling now.
Crazy jab by
Chito trying to keep him on the ground to attack.
Wow.
How there is Zahabi? We don't know. He seems to be on wobbly legs.
I don't know. We've seen Zahabi recover some pretty crazy moments in the past.
That was a sick jab by Chito.
Yeah, Chito's got to have a sense of urgency and get on him
stalking him now as Zahabi tries to escape to his left, away from the power. Another look, lower left of your screen.
Just a clean jab right on the jaw.
Just over 2 minutes left in round 2.
Giving giving Zahabi time to recover though.
Yeah, he is.
Now he's going
to the body now.
Nice body shot there from Vera. He's stalking right now.
Zahabi has not thrown any offense since that knockdown.
He's trying to regather himself. As long as Chito keeps peppering him, you can't let him completely take nothing. He's got to be hitting him.
Vera again extending the combination. Zahabi staying patient, defensively responsible. Vera showing some patience of his own as he tries to walk him back toward the fence.
He'll never throw so much that he puts himself in danger. He'll always take his time, patient, because he knows, right, that he's got him hurt. That was a massive moment in the round. He wins this round. You get to a third round, not many people can go as hard as Chito Vera.
And they're a much better round 2. Including the big knockdown. Now here goes Zahabi back in the fight.
Got stuck with another jab though.
Yeah, Zahabi's back now though.
Oh, big shots. Aiemann Zahabi starting to turn it on. And if you remember, he had to dig deep and do just that against Jose Aldo to earn the win. Knee to the body for Zahabi as he steps in.
Oh, there's a nice 1-2 there from Zahabi.
Oh. A high-level, dangerous chess match is unfolding between top bantamweights into round 3. Chito and Aiemann. It hangs in the balance now with 5 minutes to go.
I'll be honest, I love that stare down at the end.
Oh, yeah.
I love that attitude from both these guys. Neither one of them wanted to back down.
It's a fight, right? It's a fight.
Come on. And it's coming down to this.
On the line, the 6-fight win streak for Aiemann Zahabi looks to inch closer to the top. Chito Vera's fought for a title, wants to get back there and avoid a setback again. in his first action in more than a year.
Aiemann needs to try to make this fight dirty, like the end of round 2, where he was starting to get off, land punches. He cannot allow Chito to turn this back into a pretty striking battle. That's how we hurt him with the jab.
I like Chito going back to this orthodox stance. That's where he stung him badly and put him down with that lead jab.
Absolutely.
Zahabi controlling the center. Vera back to the center himself with a couple of powerful strikes. As we show you the striking at the 3 levels.
Zahabi's pressing, but not throwing enough right now. There it is. This is where he has to take advantage of his chances. When he gets close, he needs to just throw punches. He throws bigger shots than Chito, right? So it looks like he's doing more damage than he might even be doing. But that right hand landed there.
Yeah. And sometimes Vera can get a little too comfortable with his defense, right? He's a guy that's able to block a lot of these shots. He's able to move out of the way a lot, but the judges are still looking at the volume and the amount
moments
that Zahabi is putting into it.
Those big moments where the crowd goes crazy. Oh, nice left hand by Chito, yep.
Zahabi answering back with an extended combination. He has been the busier fighter in the 3rd round, halfway through.
Nice uppercut there from Zahabi.
Beautiful uppercut there. Chito has kind of crashed into him a number of times now where he takes his hands up. You hear Coach yelling, smother him, smother him.
Powerful strike from Zahabi, perhaps his biggest of the fight.
Nice job. There you go, Chito. Chito now throwing a little more intention behind his shots.
Yeah, it's important for him to end this round strong here with just under 90 seconds.
Yeah, this round's on the table still. And Zahabi's fighting a good round.
Yeah, he is. He's landed some good shots. Again,
a lot of kicks.
Really good leg kicks here from Zahabi in this 3rd round.
And the 1st round was really close, too.
Yeah, that's true. We don't know what's... I mean, if I'm both these fighters, you got to lay it on the line.
Yes, I'm laying it out. I'm laying it all on the line. Nice left hand there by Chito.
Yeah, that was nice.
1 minute to go. Step-in knee for Chito. Zahabi blitzes in. He's shown great fight IQ, especially in this 3rd round.
Nice combo there by Chito. Zahabi can't sit back too much, though. He's got to keep working. Zahabi does better when he's going forward, though. Chito's
20 seconds to go. Is there a big exchange left? Zahabi steps in, and now he's getting aggressive. Oh! Power shots from Vera. And now a barn burner down the stretch. We knew it would be a good one. Aiemann Zahabi, Marlon Chito, Vera go the distance. It's in the judges' hands now.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the scorecards. Here are the totals. Judge Maxim scores it 29-28 for Zahabi. Judge D'Amato, 29-28 for Vera. And Judge Bell scores it 29-28 for your winner by split decision, Aiemann Zahabi!
The champ, Aljamain Sterling. Tonight's Fight Clock is brought to you by Timex, the only watch tough enough for Sean O'Malley. O'Malley's in the green, Sterling in the black and gold, befitting a champion.
I thought O'Malley looked nervous on the wall, but once he got into the octagon, he looked sure. I take it back. Maybe it's about just seeing that guy in front of you. They stared each other down the whole time. They met at the center of the octagon before the introductions even started. I cannot wait for this one.
O'Malley looks physically strong. Hard to look that way against Sterling, but he has certainly added muscle mass over the years.
Aljamain on the pressure right away, trying to make Sean throw something so he could level change. Sean's a master at throwing feints. Aldo's trying to set a trap here, push him towards the side of the octagon so that he can shoot.
O'Malley attacks the body there.
O'Malley feints at you to try to draw out reactions. And when you give him the reactions he's expecting, then he starts to mix up his strikes.
He has that wicked front kick to the body that he will utilize as well, especially because Aljamain tends to stand square. Oh my God.
That's bad.
That's Boston.
That's Boston.
They love cheering against someone as much as they like cheering for somebody.
I think one of O'Malley's biggest gifts is his ability to change angles and change directions. He's never on a straight line. He's constantly moving. It'll be on Sterling to try to trap him so that he can get to him. O'Malley's doing a really good job, though, keeping his back to the center of the octagon.
Couple reactions from Sterling on the feints of O'Malley here in the early going. Good defensive movement by O'Malley to avoid that leg strike of Sterling, and now O'Malley effectively to the body.
Yeah, there's that front kick we were talking about. He'll utilize that a lot. Good inside low kick by the champ. And again. And again.
Aldo's doing a good job of kicking inside the leg when O'Malley goes southpaw.
Nice inside leg kick for Sterling.
Yeah,
over and over. Those.
Over and over he's going there when O'Malley changes his stance. O'Malley's drawing some big reactions out of Sterling when he feints at him. Aldo's got to be very careful.
Well, Aldo's ceding that speed now. Sean is so accurate. And he looks very composed here in his first championship title fight. Not making any real mistakes.
Yep, very efficient.
And this is Sean O'Malley's first 5-round fight. It'll be interesting to see if this thing gets into the championship rounds. But at this pace, it's not like they're putting that much out there right now.
But here we are, 50 seconds to go. Try scoring this.
Yeah, it's hard.
Yeah, what do you see?
Right.
It's been the front kick of O'Malley and the leg kicks of Aljamain Sterling.
I mean, this is as close to an even round as you're ever going to see.
8 leg kicks for Sterling. He has yet to land a head strike in this opening round.
There's a shot.
First takedown attempt of sorts comes late in the round for Sterling.
O'Malley's doing a good job defending. This was Aljamain trying to get close and do this. Land some shots in the clinch.
But in a very close round, this could take it.
Yep, absolutely. What did he do?
Mark Goddard warning Tim Welch for some sort of verbal.
They said he was talking to Aljo. Earlier, a leg attack for Aljamain Sterling here. O'Malley doing a good job of attacking his wrist. We saw Leon Edwards do the same thing against Kamaru Usman. Attack the far wrist, not allowing your opponent to get to a takedown.
Wow, he got out of it. Nicely done.
Good jab by Sterling, but perhaps that shot late in round one was to get a feel for what it might be like early round two. Sterling unable. Sterling in a world of trouble. O'Malley trying to close it out here. That'll do it. The Sugar Show. And new bantamweight champ, Sean O'Malley.
Wow. Sugar Sean O'Malley.
Wow.
It's the angles, guys. The way that he moves and pivots. He sets you up. Wow.
Wow.
Sean O'Malley is the UFC bantamweight champion. The Sterling reign ends tonight in Boston.
Wow.
It's his ability to set guys up. Please, when we go through the replay, you'll watch how he gets off the center line and lands that shot. Beautiful by O'Malley.
The Sugar Show. Sean O'Malley, welcome to superstardom.
Wow.
Wow. And for him to go to the next level, it had to look like that. And it absolutely did. Wow. Just wow.
I want to see it again.
Aljamain Sterling had won 9 consecutive fights. He had run roughshod through the bantamweight division. It now belongs to Sean O'Malley.
That's crazy.
Let's see it again.
Aljo rushes. Look at that, Joe. I mean, just slides out of the way.
Just drops him. It looked like Aljo was still moving. I was kind of surprised at the stoppage. That right hand was fantastic, though. Look at this. I'd like to see the final finishing sequence. Look at this right hand, though. Look at the timing behind this. Look at this. Picture perfect. And then swarms him with hammer fists. Hit him with some big shots. Boom.
It stiffened Aljo. Aljo tried to roll to a leg lock.
Turned up, but he was still moving.
He was.
I mean, look, it's a great stoppage, but you want to give the champion a chance to recover. But man, what a kick.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mark Goddard has called a stop to this contest at 51 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by TKO and undisputed UFC bantamweight champion of the world,